Okay, Accu-Stats Video Production presents the 1998 Legends of One Pocket Tournament from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and the Belle of Baton Rouge Casino. I'm Freddie Bentivegna, known as Freddie The Beard in the pool world, and my co-host tonight is Tom DiLorenzo from Phoenix. And the match we have tonight for you is going to be a real good match. It pits one of the greatest one-pocket players of all time, Ronnie Allen from Burbank, California, against a newcomer in the one-pocket circle anyway, Lyle Gale, affectionately known as JR. And he's from around the Cleveland and Detroit area. He kind of bounces back and forth between the two. And Lyle has he just won his credits. One of the first one-pocket tournaments he ever appeared in. He won the U.S. Open in Kalamazoo. So, what do you think of our match here, Tom?
Well, Freddie, I understand that JR just beat Jamie Goodwin in the finals of that U.S. Open tournament, and he's the victor of the U.S. Open tournament last year. He's new to the one-pocket game, but he plays awful good. He doesn't miss many balls. He just beat Nick Varner to get here. So, well, he can certainly play this game.
That's no small feat, as you know, because Nick Varner is, in my opinion, probably in the number 2 or 3. No lower than 4 top one-pocket players in the world right now.
I thought Nick was one of the co-favorites to win this tournament.
So yeah, so did I. And
as he dusted me off, it was pretty evident he was playing pretty good.
Well, they've lagged for the break, and who won the leg? Ronnie won, and he's going to, I guess, psych himself up and psych up his opponent. Take a little break, and he'll be out here and break these balls. This is 4 out of 7 format. Now, Ronnie's talking animatedly on the outside. Probably looking to get a bet on the game.
The first break is extremely important here. You're going to break 4 times in the match if it goes hill-hill, and you'd like to have that break going into the last game.
Yeah, it's kind of it's just about a 25% edge. You got 4 breaks to 3. And one of the greatest breakers I've ever seen was Ronnie Allen.
Yeah, and you like to get off to a good start too, so that leg is extremely important, and Ronnie's got that. Looks like we're ready to go.
Again, this is going to be a contrast in styles. We've got JR, who's going to be basically a powerhouse shooter and ball pocketer, and I guess probably the world's greatest mover of all time, and trick shot artist and jailbreaker in the one-pocket game is Ronnie Allen.
Plus, the balls have really been breaking good on these tables all week long. People have been making a lot of balls, and the balls have been spreading real well.
He's got off a pretty good break here, and I think it looks to me as if Lyle has no ball to really shoot at to see, so he's in a pretty tough predicament here. Be interesting to see what he is. Figures he's got a shot here already. No, I'm amazed. He's going to bank the 15, I guess. Is that it?
And go down table.
And leave Ronnie a shot. Ronnie looks like he's going to. Oh no, he just shot into the stack. Very good shot. He could see the ball.
We had a tough angle on that one. Couldn't see it.
This didn't really accomplish a lot, but he's just buying some time. It's Marcel Camp, one of my old tutors, one of the old legends of one pocket. That's what he used to say. Just buy some time. Just don't do anything. Just try to sit through it and wait. Maybe something better will show up.
Just don't shoot yourself in the toe right away.
Exactly.
I think Ronnie'd like to get him against the stack here if he could, back into the 12 ball.
And he did just exactly.
That's a good shot.
Again, I want to see what Lyle's got in store here. It's he's looking up the table. He's gonna, looks like he's gonna take a kick, which he's gonna have to take a kick scratch. This is a tough one too, because the only way it's gonna go is you're gonna have to kick between the 3 and the 7.
Right.
And kick behind the 3, and it's possible to go down and hit the long rail. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to take a scratch inside it. This isn't going to do anything as far as Ronnie's concerned. Ronnie's just going to probably take one right back, unless he's got a shot that goes. Now, playing 3 scratches in a row, so the advantage is Ronnie's.
This is interesting in the fact that Ronnie got away with
Well, Ronnie had an offensive shot, so that's he's gonna, he's gonna take it, because he's one of he's probably the most aggressive player ever lived. Him and Bugs, I categorize as the 2 most aggressive one-pocket players. Looks like he's
shot. Didn't look like he got much for his effort there. Play a combination.
got a combo. Gonna pull the cue ball back just a hair so that there's. There he goes.
Well, he's going to get a few here, isn't he? Boy, he's put himself in a good spot to just run the rack out.
Ronnie Allen, one of the most dangerous players to ever put a bridge hand down.
This is a good start for Ronnie in this match. I think he only needs 1 ball.
He's probably the sentimental favorite here, at this Legends tournament, and he is definitely one of the great legends of all time. They have really got a field here. There's a field here. That's game 1. Game 1 to Ronnie Allen, and it's best of 7.
That's a great start. Ronnie couldn't have gotten off to a better start as far as his confidence level and getting off to a running start. That's really good for Ronnie.
And Ronnie's kept his serve. He broke first, and now it's Lyle's break. And we'll see what happens here. Now this tournament has drawn out just some of most of the all-time great one-pocket players. They're here.
Yep.
I mean, I can't begin to tell you the kind of players that have shown up here. Guys I haven't seen in 20 years. They pulled them out. Looked like they've then cruised down these nursing homes and dragged these guys out, rolled them in a wheelchair, but they can still play. That's the bad part. These duffers, they can still dab it. I mean, I seen like Norman Hitchcock is here. I mean, there ain't 4 people in the joint even knows who he is.
Right.
And he's from Oklahoma City, and I know him personally. I played him in Oklahoma City, and he only broke every son of a gun that ever came through there. He's one of the great unknown pool players, not known to many, but only those that he broke. And he was here, and they got the New York Blackie and San Jose Dick. I mean, another guy very few people know about. One of the all-time great one-pocket players. And
this is also a pretty good break that JR put on Ronnie.
Jack Cooney's here. Cooney is here. I mean, the secret guy, the mystery man, and a very good friend. Well, Ronnie didn't quite get away with it. He didn't quite get away with that. And Jack is, he's not playing too good as usual. He's just very bad style. You watch him play, it looks terrible, except at the end the other guy lost.
Wow.
Nice shot, and went through the balls nicely. And he's got a great offensive opportunity here.
Got to maneuver around that 2 and 15 to clear the pocket. move that 2-ball out. This way he can get on top of those other balls. And they'll
He'll
all
do
go.
that. Where he goes from here is up to conjecture. You know, he's
He might have to come down to the bottom rail to get around those balls. Huh?
looks like he's going to use a little inside English. Is that and go 3 rails, 3 short? Yes. He came just a little low. Oh, he would have liked to have been a little higher. Would have been.
This is where he has the advantage over Ronnie. His shot making ability, I'm sure, is at this point in Ronnie's life, is this kid has a much better chance of making the tough shots and coming with the tough shots than his opponent.
Well, nice shot. He
Yep,
eased it
that was
into the
nice.
pocket.
He's in pretty good shape here.
$15.
Think he'll draw to the 8 and the 10 here and spread those, or
I
try
don't
to
think he
come
needs
around?
to do that. He's got enough to get out as it is. If he can get out around those balls, go underneath, go down to the bottom rail and up around between the 1 and the 4, the 6 and 7 go, and that's all he
Right.
needs to win. He only needs those 3. So why open up some that don't need to? He doesn't need to win the game with. I think that's the way he's going to go.
We came in short.
Came in short, and maybe Ronnie's going to have a chance here. He'll have a shot. Now, JR, I understand, is opening up a room in Cleveland, Ohio, with a very good friend of mine, incidentally, a fellow by the name of, nice pool player named Bob Schneider. A good player and a very good fellow. And I wish them the best of luck. I'm sure Bobby will buy this tape. And we can receive my best wishes.
He's just going to play safe here. Drive the 10 ball out and maybe the cue ball on the bottom rail.
Believe me, Ronnie will do some work now.
Yeah,
The 2 in the corner.
ball here.
Now Ronnie shoots this shot. I mean, he really can shoot this shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been having a problem with the ball sliding on the new cloth, and he's been more vocal about it than others. But
Now Ronnie, I've seen make this shot from all different. He just missed it from all different positions. He's still not too bad. Now Lyle's got a bank, at the stack, but he doesn't need that kind of thing right now.
no, he'd like to move some of these balls down table and get them out
That's
of
right,
play.
exactly, Tom. That's the idea now, is get out of harm's way here, because he knows Ronnie. Like I said, Ronnie's at this point looking for a lottery ticket.
Well, it looks like it might even go between the 9 and 13.
Down
Just
6-0. Ronnie will, believe me, will shoot at a hospital ship. Oh,
that was a good shot. He's got Ronnie in a real tough spot here.
made a nice bank, and
Ronnie may
he
have to
eased
shoot
it
first
through
hole.
that little slot.
He's going to bank the 8 ball, I'm sure.
Ronnie's going to look for some offensive opportunity. He doesn't. Believe me, he's going to swing at something.
He can get right back in the game if he makes this ball. Oh, that
And
one.
he didn't baby it. See, that's the
No.
key thing. He wanted to make it and do some damage with it. If you just concede it,
I think the damage
Lyle
has been
the
done.
game.
Oh, I think he was asking, can he concede?
Ronnie's conceded the game. He knows that for Lyle to get 2 balls from that position is about 1,000,000 to 1-4. Scores 1-1, and it's best out of 7, and now it's Ronnie's break. Now each man has maintained their serve.
The break is very big here. As long as you make a good break, it really gives you a big advantage. And the way that they've started out, the first move after the break has not been crushing, so the other guy just gets up and runs a few balls.
I want you to notice Ronnie's shirt. Is that that Florida shirt? That's fantastic. I mean, not only is he a colorful player, he's got the most colorful shirt in the place.
Well, this wasn't as good a break, but
it looks like the 13 is dead. Is that we don't have a perfect angle?
It looks like it's going in it's going to hit the rail. It's a little bit high.
Okay. It might go if he hits it on the other top side there, maybe.
Yeah, it could throw down.
But it's always fun to watch a guy like Ronnie play this game.
Oh, he's never out of it.
He's never out of it. He's so creative, and he will keep heat on you at all times. As far as you think you can just sit back and relax and and wait for things. No. He's ready to throw a grenade on the table at any time.
It looks like he can bank this 12 ball and maybe take the cue ball downstairs a little bit and feel comfortable with some distance between the balls with Ronnie.
So apparently he thinks this 13 is not going to work.
Well, he's left him in a good spot for it.
And he's hit it with a very, very good speed.
It must be a little bit higher to the pocket than we think from this angle.
Yeah, because he shot that bank with impunity. All right, he's just going to go off the 8.
And make the 12 ball.
Make the 12. And just wait for something a little better.
Actually, it looks like he's got the 4 ball pointing at his hole, doesn't he? I'm not sure he can kick the stack and make that, but it looks like it's...
I don't know. It looks like it's laying to the bottom rail now. Well, now we get a little better view of it. Yeah. Now this situation here isn't so wonderful for Leil as you may think, because he can't cue the ball away.
Right, Ronnie's left him close to the rail, and he really can't get underneath it and dig into it where he'd like to. But
Ronnie believes in the old style of eliminating the draw shot. If you've got one, you could roll it, or maybe stop it. But the draw, forget about drawing it when you're on that rail. He's going to probably have to play some sort of a real passive shot here. There's going to be, I don't see a slam banger here at all. He's going to have to kind of play passive shot and just wait for something next time.
I think he's kicking the stack. Kicking the 8 ball.
Oh boy!
Boy, what a nice shot that was.
Oh boy, that is a nice shot. It was not a passive shot, believe me.
Ronnie really needs to free up to 7 and 13.
Yeah, because he's suffered.
Free, yeah. JR shooting free. There's no pressure on him to leave a shot for Ronnie. So.
It's kind of a bad break on Ronnie's part when he broke the balls for the balls to lay like that. It's allowed JR to take these type of shots. Now Ronnie's going to open it. Ronnie ain't waiting. It'll be all of that.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yeah, he needed to get that done. That's a good shot.
That's another. When you're in this game, you're trying to learn this game. Those tied up clusters, boy, you've got to get them loose. You've got to invest your inning as quickly as possible to open that up, because a good opponent will work that advantage to death.
Yeah, he can no longer play free now. If he commits an error, then he'll pay a penalty for it. Actually, Ronnie's made a pretty good shot here. He can probably take it out with pushing the 6 to the bottom rail and digging out the 13. But
looks like a 3-way fram here now. He's going to try to triple fram these balls out of there.
Oh,
he did. That's a pretty good shot for a non-ranked one pocket player. Ronnie says he needs some powerful help in this match after viewing that.
Worse than the crap table, he says. Does he have a bank on that 8, Freddie?
I really don't think so. Looks like he can't get under it without kissing. So how'd you play in this tournament, Tom?
Oh, not well. I didn't have a great draw. I drew Nick Varner in the first round.
We've got Jimmy Reed just came into the booth and he sees the shot. It's one of the Reed is he's incidentally Jimmy's here too. Old hippie Jimmy. I mean he's
look at here. Look at here, Ronnie.
Ronnie laid down a pretty good shot. And he took advantage of that 8-13 tie up there.
Just like the balls were tied up in Ronnie's corner a minute ago, they're tied up now in JR's corner. I think he's going to cross back the 6 ball and just go into the stack.
This JR is laying it down pretty good.
Yeah, it's well, even to win the U.S. Open, he must have done something right, huh?
Sure. He's made some really nice moves here, and they're pretty deliberate, carefully planned. They're not, you know, really low percentage ones. That's what I like about it. See, doesn't require an incredible amount of execution.
All right, just trying to put some distance in him, huh?
He didn't. He the 13-8 is on lane very good to go. Ronnie's waiting for something a little better. Now, Leil, incidentally, has moved out of Ronnie's break. He's done. He's got through Ronnie's break.
Yeah, he's reversed this one.
He's reversed it, and it's the situation is now favoring JR. He's got a lot of things he can do here, Tom. You know, all of them are pretty good. None of them are very, very risky. It's just a question of just how much he wants to get done. I don't think he needs to touch these balls.
Again, I think he's just going to lay it in the stack off the 7.
You know, this shot requires a little execution.
Well, this didn't work out very
and he
well.
didn't do it. That's wasn't necessary. So that's
think
the
he let
first
Ronnie
time
out there.
he chose execution rather than just a nice. You could have just touched that outside ball. That's it looks like the 11. 12 ball. Now he's putting Ronnie right in front of the balls where something could happen. Ronnie can put his bridge hand on the table and create whatever he likes. Doesn't have a lot, but maybe give Ronnie an opportunity like this. Sometimes things happen. Oh, what a shot.
What a shot that is.
Thank you, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. There's one for the archives there. That was a good shot.
I'd really like to see that one again on our instant replay. Pat, can you show that one? Now that was just a fabulous move. He just touched the ball, and he got so much done.
Notice it wasn't slammed. It was in control. He knew where every ball was going before he shot.
Total control.
Our instant replay is not up to the task today.
Just rewind this and go back and look at it again. Because that's one pocket, brother.
Yeah, Ronnie's not lost that touch at all. He's still a master. He's just trying to bring another ball down towards his pocket, leave him long. Distance is so important in this game. To leave a guy down at the end rail, it's so hard to come from that end rail when you're under the pressure.
It's the great neutralizer, Tom. Believe me, it'll stop a train. I've seen a lot of players. Some players just disregard it for a while.
Yeah,
but it'll get to everybody eventually.
I think Ronnie's going to take the 6 ball out here, off it. There you go. However, that didn't work out too good for him either.
I didn't like that shot. Even speaking of results now, but it didn't look like he had a good angle to get the 6 out. The 6 was a little too close to the long rail, so he had to hit it real good to get it out and leave the cue ball there. He's given JR a big chance, and I think that he finally missed the ball. Didn't leave much.
No, he didn't leave.
Ronnie might be going for the bank.
Went high.
And these tables play short on those soft rails with the new cloth. I was going crazy myself today. I was playing bank, and they ran a little. Every bank I hit ran short.
Right. There's a tendency of the diamonds to run short. I don't know why. I have in my pool room, and they do.
I understand Greg Sullivan intends to correct that situation very shortly with the addition of super speed rubber that he's located and is going to be using on his equipment from now on.
Because they are a great table. They are premier equipment, in my opinion.
I agree. I was around Greg when they were inventing, in the process of inventing the table, and I was in his garage, and I said I played on the prototype, you know. I knew he was headed for good things then. I think all this problem goes back to the break when Ronnie broke, and he
those two balls tied up.
Tied those two balls. This is all came from that. He's going to get one more chance.
Actually, this is actually a good break for Ronnie because JR missed that ball. JR had an opportunity to maybe close him out in this game. Ronnie will fight back. He'll give him this ball, but
you can't fault JR or any of these players. These pockets are very, very tight. I mean, they are very tight. They're 4.5 inches wide at the opening. They've got a deep well, so if you don't hit them exactly perfect, they're not going to fall.
good takeout. He took out both balls from Ronnie's pocket.
It's a good solid play. He got a kind of a bad break. The 2 and 3 closed up, so it's going to allow Ronnie to take a swing at his hole with the 13.
A little kiss. Oh.
Notice that cue ball keeps winding up on that back rail.
Right, and it's a lot harder with that 8 or 9 feet in between the balls.
If you keep giving someone distance in this game, to what happens is it eventually winds up breaking down a guy's stroke. You know, if he does get a shot, you know, a medium range shot, he's not going to be comfortable with it. He's using these abbreviated strokes, jacked up off the rail all the time.
I think he's just taking this 13 ball out. He just, put it on his side of the table. Players have been asked to put their balls up on the rack so that we can see the score and everybody at home can see the score also. I think it's 4-0 JR in this game.
Now Ronnie's got a chance to go. He's going to try to figure out a way to get that cue ball over there on that long rail there and take advantage of that 2-3 blocker. And he did that quite well.
Well, he's close to seeing that 3 ball.
Ronnie may have left it where it'll go. It's
yeah,
very nice shot.
Just didn't get down quite far enough.
Yeah, he left the cue ball inside where he could pocket the 3. Now he's going to go for the cross corner. He's going to hit it easy. So
I'm not sure I like that. I was going to say, I didn't like that shot. He leaves open. He exposes those 4 balls to Ronnie if he goes for that bank. And I think right now you have to play the score also. you're ahead 5-0. Don't let your opponent back in this game.
Well, I agree with you, and she's showing a lot of patience here. Because Ronnie's got a very tough road here. Tough road to hoe.
Although all the balls are actually in play for Ronnie, they're all on his side. The bulk of them are on Ronnie's side of the table. If Ronnie does get a shot at his pocket, he could get back in the game real quick.
The only problem is that how's he going to get a shot in that the bank lanes are closed, the 3 in the corners are blocked.
Right. JR's going to have to make a
the 2
mistake.
in the corner doesn't go, so it's going to have to be a very serious mistake for Ronnie.
Like Ronnie just
shot.
made for JR. Yeah, on that 3 ball.
Exactly. I have to miss-hit something. But if there's a trick shot out there, Ronnie will find it.
Yeah, there's just nothing out there for him to go for here. He's trying to.
Well, he tried something. He tried to maintain the position, but because he knew the situation was going to get direr and direr. He tried a low percentage shot that would maintain his his positional advantage, and he didn't get away with it. That's what happens. He understands the consequences. If that stuff doesn't work.
He tried to bunt the 4 ball over to his pocket also on the same shot. That was a good attempt.
Just going to squeeze this 4 ball up the table. Squeeze the rock to the rail.
Try to tie something up.
Nice speed. Everything goes and hides. Nothing.
6-0.
Ronnie's not going to wait. He's going to wing at the 8 and try to make a low percentage straight back. Try to keep things going. He's not going to play passive at any point from here on out. He's behind 6-0. He's like a wounded bear. He's going to flail out at whatever is out there. Flail away at whatever he can connect with.
Just moving him down table.
Very, very conservative, experienced, polished shot. He didn't play the cross corner. A lot of players would have swung at that long, tough cross corner, try to pinch it and bang it into the pocket. And a lot of things could happen. Could catch a corner and come back in front of Ronnie's pocket.
Oh, he 2-reeled a 4 and hit it pretty good. Yeah, these balls are not laying good for Ronnie to get back here quick.
Especially with the 1, 15, and 11 jammed in the back pocket.
This is somewhat surprising, isn't it? He's going to bank this 8 and try to draw the cue ball to the same over near his pocket.
No, he's going for the out. He's going for the out. If he'd have made that, he'd have had the cross corner.
Sure
and he
would
could have.
One ball and give him 1. Well, he might even follow it in. You hate to put him on the hill, but
Pretty sure he's going to try to jump the table, and he did.
That's actually a legitimate shot to shoot. And if your opponent, if you can't scratch and follow the ball in, jumping the table, your opponent's ball still comes out of the pocket and doesn't count for him. It's hard to put your opponent on 7 and have him only need 1 ball. It's you're better off with less than put him on the hill in most cases, unless you're jeopardizing the game. Unless he goes for a trick shot here, which it looks like he is going for.
On a new cloth, this shot is got a lot of merit.
Force the 4 ball straight in and bank the 8 ball 2 rails is what. Oh, he broke this 7-14 up. Got away with it. Got away with it. That's a little bit of a bank on the 8 ball, but not much. Ronnie might play this combination. Come downstairs for the 4 ball.
Well, he needs to get that lane open anyway, so this is the best opportunity he's probably going to have to do it. Beautiful
That's
shot.
a good shot.
Beautiful shot. He knew he had to come with that.
Well, actually, Ronnie could get right back in the game here. He could, if he can get these 3 and then maybe the 13 ball.
He needs this 8 ball first.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Make this and just float right down for the 4 ball.
Beautiful.
Good shot. He'll either back to 6 or 13 next.
I think he can get underneath the 13. No, he ain't going to try that. He's just going to go.
He didn't get out far enough.
He's going to go for what's out there. That's
Sure, he makes this ball. Now he's right back in the game. He'll have 5 if he makes this. He laid it down near his hole. Even so, 6-4. He's back in the game.
The next thing you'll see Ronnie work on now will be that 11-2-7 somehow to try to change that around. Shoot some balls out there and toward there and loosen that up there. Those balls are all at a big disadvantage to him because Leil can always shoot at those any time and just lag on top. And
right, he'll be jacked up shooting into spot shotters.
Hit the 2-railer. He's, like I say, he's probably the best long 2-rail banker in the world. Ronnie's going to finally put his balls up. Ronnie's not good at following orders.
That's a pretty conservative move there, isn't it? He had a bank toward his hole and couldn't scratch in the corner because the balls are blocking it.
Yeah, well, he didn't get much done there. And Ronnie shouldn't even shoot at this. Let this one go, Ronnie.
Yeah.
It's just so much downside on this shot. He's not going to shoot it. What are you going to do with this? There you
Might
go.
want to pocket the 6 ball.
He don't want to pocket it. No, he's not going to make the 6. What he wants to do is just that. It's just what he wants to hang it.
Well, I think he might have left a bank here. Kind of a duck bank if he can cross it. I'm not sure.
So he wants to try to get that
must
ball.
Be on the corner.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to get that 6 ball in front of the pocket so that at some key point, then Ronnie could then shoot that off. When he's got another ball down the table up by his pocket, he'll shoot that ball off. At a key point like right now.
Right.
Okay, now you see the power of it. That's why he didn't want to make it. He verified my strategy on the very next shot. Now he's gonna. Wow, certainly can't go near the 111-15, so he's forced to try to get this ball real good. He's going to try to bank it on his side. This is not an easy shot. It's not an easy.
But he's also going to spin it inside and try to, yeah.
Okay.
Make sure it doesn't leave anything. That's a good shot.
He got all the best of it on that shot.
Looks like we have another timeout.
We're going to take a break and we'll be right back. We're back. And
boy, he's made a great shot.
That's the shot. That's the shot. That was a big time shot. Ronnie did not want to make a ball. As he
he had him corner hooked and everything if that ball didn't go in.
Now, more important, the shot got so much done on that trouble area where the 1-11-15 was.
They're all broke up.
It's open up. It's loose now, and Ronnie has got some maneuvering room.
And you know he'll use it too.
If that area wasn't addressed, it would have. Believe me, it would have showed up to be a big problem to Ronnie.
It's a good spot for that 15. Ronnie
may have a nice 2-railer here.
If he can spin this down underneath the 6 ball and maybe hide him behind it, would be nice. Look at it slide. He didn't hit it very good, but it.
Well, the key thing he wanted to do is he wanted to make sure that the cue ball came across the table to the long rail and then back out. Rather, like a lot of guys will just shoot the ball, forget about the cue ball, and the cue ball will go underneath the 6 and leave his opponent straight in his pocket. You see, the cue ball is on the bottom rail where he couldn't possibly cut the 6 in, but he did leave the 15 in front of the pocket, so that part didn't get done.
He was trying to get underneath the 6. I'm not sure he can back. Yeah, maybe he can. Stiff that 6 ball up here.
He'll have to stiff it.
The way this slides, though, I'm not sure he's going to be able to make this. He'll get it close. And he left Ronnie in a really tough spot, jacked up over a ball. I think Ronnie will come behind this and kick it out.
Ronnie needs some hits. Ronnie needs to get this ball. There he goes. He needs that ball done. That's it. That's the shot.
Yeah.
See, Ronnie didn't even forget about the 6. Ronnie needs that ball to be pocketed. Because it's got to be made at some point for him to win. He needs all of them.
Right, he had to make sure he hid him on the 6 ball.
Let's say there's only 1 ball left on the table. You know.
Yeah.
Even if he makes all the balls, he's going to have to pocket that ball and leave Leil some kind of a shot on it. This way, that's done. To worry about the 6 ball next inning. Lyle's looking to take the 1 ball off the rail, which I think is horrifying because
That's a
the
good
ball,
spot.
It's a good spot for him because it doesn't bank. It's froze to the rail. Ronnie can't bank.
It's almost out of play.
And you could say it's out of play for as far as Ronnie's concerned. Although he doesn't really have much of anything, but he did. Notice what he did do. He pushed it over where he can get a bank on it next. So that was some good thinking there. It wasn't an irresponsible shot.
Yeah,
he's got the bank
at it now too.
Ronnie knows it, but Ronnie knows he has to leave it, so he just went ahead and did it.
He can't take it off the table.
That was a very good shot. A well thought of shot on this Lyle's part. I'm pretty impressed with this guy's game. There's somebody that supposedly just started playing 1 pocket.
That was interesting.
I didn't like that. That one was a go ahead and lag it into the hole shot, and maybe you can hope that you can. Ooh, Ronnie went for the home run. He's probably going to scratch. He's an old timer, and that's what happens. That's what happens when you've been in the business 40 years. And you just hit it slightly. You're going to get Lyle got the coal mine, and Ronnie got the shaft. Ball comes up. Lyle needs 1. I'm sure he'll make this, and he will take the lead in this match 2 games to 1 and have the break. But you see how offensive-minded Ronnie Allen is. If he'd have made that cut shot, okay, that means he'd have cut the ball a little more. The ball would have went just a little longer, and it would have came up behind them balls and right behind. It would have probably knocked it, just drizzled the 11 forward and had both balls. I mean, that's the kind of mind that he's got, and have a chance to go all the way out. So he is always a threat.
Yeah, that's the mindset of running out. He saw an opportunity, went for it, and it just didn't pay off.
And he finds those kind of shots all the time, those game breakers.
They're also playing here that you rack your own balls. That's an interesting concept, and I like the idea of racking your own balls. Do you like it?
Oh, yeah. Sure, because I've never played in a match for anybody where they allowed me to keep racking my own balls. A lot of guys have had that rule with me. We start off that way, but before the match is over, I don't get to rack mine anymore. I won't say why, but I grew up in Bensingers in Chicago, and it's laughable to think that anybody would allow any of us to rack our own balls. Not that we would ever, dare take an unfair advantage.
Well, JR is going to lead in this match. He currently leads 2-1, and breaking. This is a good advantage for him, and Ronnie's going to need to bear down to bring this match back to even. He's going to need to escape this JR's break here.
And Ronnie's got to hope for an air hole to open up or a window on this off of this break, and maybe make one of his patented turnarounds where he crashes that stack and maybe makes one. And
I've seen him turn so many breaks around over the years.
Nobody can do it better than him.
One fell swoop. He could just move 8 or 10 balls at one time. It looks like a good break, though. Yeah, I think that's.
He got a little help in that the 10-12 got in front of each other, so he's not. He's got some maneuvering room. I've seen this Ronnie play so good though. Sometimes, I mean, I've played him and I've seen him play. He's played so good on me. I played him in Hot Springs one time, and he ran 10 and out 6 games in a row, including one game where he scratched. That was 11 and out.
Jeez.
Now, he didn't do it the 7th time simply because I quit. I couldn't look at it anymore.
He's got nothing easy here.
Well, he challenged him. Ronnie challenged him. And he left him an angle where even if he does make the 12 with the combination, the 10 ball is going to bounce off the 12 on the left side as we're looking at it and go towards Ronnie's pocket and leave Leil with really no other shot other than a straight back bank. But Leil's he's a shot maker, so he's probably going to go for it anyway.
He gives up a lot if he doesn't make this.
Well,
yeah, that wasn't worth the risk-reward program that we all played.
But he shot himself out of the favorites position.
Now it looks like he's got to get out of Ronnie's break.
Yeah, he turned the break, just about turned the break around. Ronnie will find something here, believe me. That'll just maybe slow him. See, sometimes if you don't have a good move back, you just play up a shot to stop the guy for an inning, and then maybe a shot will show up next time. And I'm just going to go across the 13
off the bottom of the 7 ball.
Oh no, he's Ronnie shot a defensive shot. He had him locked in jail, and somebody came along and sprung him. They broke into the jailhouse and let that cue ball out.
Trying to get a few balls back on his side of the table. Leave Ronnie safe.
That was a very dangerous shot. Very, very, very dangerous shot.
Pick off that ball in the middle of the table with the 1 ball, and they have to hit it right in the face or else the shot's no good. Is awful hard.
I mean, he didn't hesitate to shoot it. He's trying to maintain, again, he's trying to maintain his positional advantage. And that's why he did it, not because it was, he thought it was foolish. He knew that he had to take a chance in order to keep his advantage intact. This happens this time, he didn't get away with it, so now he's going to have to pay the price.
Well, he got a break here. Bad break he got there.
Well, Leil landed on top of the 8. It really had a very bad top. He can't get back to the bottom rail. Would have been okay if he was on the top on the other side where he can get back underneath these balls. Like he's going to try to pull a cue ball underneath these balls, bank this ball, pull the cue ball underneath here. But still, he's going to give Ronnie a offensive opportunities. I like this straight back.
With the 2-ball?
Straight back combination, 3-ball combination. If he can handle a cue ball, he may shoot it. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to wait. The 6, 5, 10. The 13 was a little closer to the rail. I think Ronnie might have went for it.
This is interesting in the fact that Ronnie has maneuvered the balls in such a way that it looks like he broke the balls. And the score's only 2-1 on Lyle's break.
Lyle has the 2 and a 2-1 lead in the series. Best out of 7. Lyle's going to go for an offensive shot. He's going to bank the 2 and bring the cue ball up underneath the 13 and knock it out of the way.
Nice shot.
He's got good speed control. And if he misses these banks, they're hanging in the pocket. Ronnie's only going to kick this ball, just kick it away. That's all. Hope to get something next time. He's got some blockers up to 3, 11, 9. If he can ever get get some balls in the side, put the cue ball over where the 1 ball is, get a look at that 1 ball. And utilize those blockers. Lyle tried kind of a cute little shot. And
Ronnie will shoot this 13 in about a half a second. It's not going to take him long. Try to draw into the 10 ball. Missed it. Went right between the 10 and the 8.
I think he's
actually
okay,
worked out
though.
right.
If the 6 goes, even if it doesn't go, I've seen Ronnie shoot around balls. He knows how to do that too. He does.
Just line them up to where they won't go. He can get on the 5 ball here.
Going across for the 5. Good shot. He's got himself an angle.
Now you might want to come up and try to hit the 8 and the 10. And if you miss the 8 and 10, you shoot the 4.
I think the 2 goes, so he's going to go after the 2. 2 goes. He probably would have liked to got a little lower. We could have brushed the made the 2 and kind of brushed the 10 and the 8 and opened them up, but he's okay now. He's got 5. Scores 5-2. He's got a shot at the 2. Where he's going to go from here. Looks like he's going to draw it. Didn't get very far.
No. Didn't give himself much of a chance to do anything here.
Well, he's kind of lost the move here now too, because there's not much he can do with anything here.
No. No, he put himself in a tough spot here. Separate these balls for later. Put them up both on his side.
Score 6-2. Ronnie needs this one to tie up the match.
Again, this is breaking through on his break too.
Boy, this is really something. As I look around me, all I can see are just the greatest one-pocket players. They're just here. Everybody's here. Everywhere you look.
Oh, he hit this ball good. Oh, he hit this ball good.
Ooh. Ooh. We give Ronnie another chance. Ronnie needs 2. On my left, I happen to see an old pal of mine. He's here to keep me company. Mr. Daniel DiLoberto from Buffalo, New York. They used to call him Buffalo Dan about 150 years ago.
Now
one of the
residing
great
in Florida.
all-around players and one of the great all-around athletes, Mr. D, Danny D. And a good eater. And a good cook. He's cooked for me before. Steak di Liberto, very good.
Well, Ronnie's made it to the foothills. He's got 7. He needs 1, and JR needs them all.
He needs one now. Now, before Ronnie liked to leave, you notice how remember I mentioned that 3, 11, 9 was like a good position for him.
Right.
He wants to hide behind it. Now, now Ronnie's job is to get him open. See, now Ronnie's job, he don't want that there anymore.
Right.
He doesn't need it any longer. Now he wants to loosen them so he can push them away.
Right.
They're no longer helpful to him anymore.
He'd like to see these all gathered around one pocket, around the end rail.
So he's going to maybe force JR to shoot at it. See, he wants that 9, and JR is going to try
rail
not
this
to
4
do it.
ball.
This is a
If he
good
can push
shot.
that cue ball down at the end rail.
Good shot, because if he touches the 9 or the 11 or the 3, his position is going to deteriorate very rapidly. This is his shot. He's going to take it.
Actually, the ball bit pretty well over here and didn't really sit in front of the pocket, so it's.
Now you see how this that lay has worked against Ronnie now. See, just as I said,
Yeah.
JR took advantage of it. Ronnie wants to get rid of it.
Ronnie pointing out that an inch or two to either side of that 3 ball, and this game would have been over. That's pull. Just taking the ball away from his pocket. He seems to have gotten away with that.
Yeah, he left him no bank, an angle where the bank won't go, and JR's looking up the table. There's nothing up there, son. I'll tell you that now. 40 years in this racket tells me that immediately. You're just going to have to eat this ball and just eat this shot and shoot it over. And
I know Ronnie'd like to get this game over with, but he's got to bide a little time here, not take any flyers.
see, he's going to force him. Now, you see where he's put the cue ball? Or he's trying to get him to move that 3, 11, 9.
He's trying to get them to move himself. So.
He wants him to do it. He can't, so he's trying to force JR to do it. Well, JR is going to not. He ain't going for it. He's going to put it to good use again. Okay.
Yeah. He's still using them as a blockade.
So he's got it. And earlier in the game, it was an advantage to Ronnie because he had balls on his side. But now that Ronnie's got the lead, he doesn't like that. And he's faced with it's a kind of a tough situation for him.
You can see the wheels turning in Ronnie's face. It's he's giving every ball a deep thought right here.
Because if he touches off the 10 ball to the rail, he's going to leave Lyle 2 in the corner with the 4 and a chance to get every ball.
I think he'd like to be underneath down here on the bottom rail. I think he'd like to come all the way upstairs on the bottom rail. Underneath that 1 ball.
And he got there. That's a great shot. Now Lyle's got the 3 in the corner again, only this one isn't so safe. This wasn't, because first of all, the 1 ball goes. He's going to roll at it again. But he's going to have a tough time protecting the cue ball on this one. Although he did. Boy, he pushed it over. I really like that shot. And the 3, 9, 11, they're still standing.
I think Ronnie will fly at the 1 ball. No,
No.
I guess I was wrong.
Can't take a chance on scratching. And he dug it out. He wished he could have hit it there. He didn't hit it, but
That's actually a really good shot. He even hit him on the 10 ball.
puts it on the rail. Now, good place for the 10 ball. He
Very
loves
good.
the 10 ball right there, needing 1. It's not an easy get out, and it's hard to push that 10 towards his pocket for JR. The 10 ball's got a chance of staying there for a while. I like to count how many innings the 3, 9, 11 has stayed exactly like that.
Well, that was early on. That was really early on in the game.
Now you think these guys are thinking about that, or is it just a coincidence that it hasn't moved in an hour?
I think they're going to move right now.
Yeah, Ronnie's going to go get it right now. Right? Jetzt. Okay. Well, he got part of it done. You'd have liked it done more, but The fact that he took the 11 out of play, he'll live with that.
Right. JR needing all the balls, it's going to be awfully difficult for him to get that 11 and 10. Should he actually pocket a ball in his pocket and continue shooting? The 10 and 11 are next to impossible to get.
TJR's got to shoot at the 10, which is big deal. What's he going to do with it? You know, there's nothing to do.
No.
Looks like he's going to cross it and run into the 11. No, okay. Shoot it over there.
Well, Ronnie likes where that ball landed.
Now Ronnie wants to get rid of one more of that front ball here to 9. Get rid of that front 9. Okay, that's all. Now he finally got. Well, here it comes right back again.
But he's left nothing again. No offensive shot here for JR that I can see.
Well, he's got a shot that in old times is kick at the
Kick
11.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big shot. The fact is, it can only get you 1 or 2 balls, but
you know, if he slammed this 9 ball, he might be able to stiff it, but I don't like it.
No, it's just worthless. Just wait one more inning here. Kick that 11 in. Let Ronnie.
Look at how far he stiffed it. How far he held that ball up.
Ronnie didn't want. See, he made the 11, but Ronnie didn't want that. Ronnie liked the 11 just where it was. Now Ronnie's going to finally break this tandem up here. Okay, finally got that done.
Easy.
But he left a big shot here. He did not want to do this. Now believe me, this is a situation here where a guy like Chicago Bugs would have. The 4 ball would have been on the way to the pocket by now.
Right,
okay?
right.
And the cue ball on its way behind the 1, 11, 3.
He's opposite handed. He's going to shoot this. Must have extreme confidence in that opposite hand.
And this is the game shot here. You know, this is it.
Well, we're somewhat blocked.
Game. Well, I didn't see it.
Yeah, he didn't hit it very good. He
It's
left
the
Ronnie a
ball
free shot at the 11.
You can't go haphazardly into that shot. Ronnie's
roll
gonna
this
bunt
real slow right
He's
to his
going to
pocket.
bunt it. Okay, he's okay.
Yeah. A little hard to roll that ball that slow, 9 feet, and
Also kill the cue, yeah.
kill the cue ball. Worry about not selling out. A lot of things going on there.
Lyle's got a bank here, or see me, I kick at the 11. I want to put that 11 back into play.
Yeah.
You're going to get a shot. There's no need to hurry. The way the balls are laying, you're going to have another shot.
So he's going to take some offensive shot at the 1 ball, either 2 railed or 1 bank, right back, straight back. He's 2 railing it. No, he's not. He's 1 railing it. He hit it good. Just score it. He gets credit for that one.
I don't like that shot because now that, even though he gets the ball,
Right.
his soldier's gone.
Right. Yep.
That swing that he might get later on, they get more balls with the one that stayed there, that's gone. Now he's only got one more window, is the 10. The 10's laying a little tougher.
Oh.
Because that one could have gone
This
2
is an awful
rails,
tough
3
bank
rails.
if he's banking a 3 ball, that's
Oh boy. Well, it
looks better there on the monitor. That looks awful tough.
he's got the 4 ball. This is a pretty tough shot too. It's got to be hit really perfectly.
He doesn't give up anything if he misses it. He hit it good too.
He had a chance of scratching, but
I think he made this one. Huh? Excellent pocket speed.
All right, now he's got.
Gets credit again.
Another ball, but one more soldier down. Ronnie's had to.
I'm not sure I'd take a chance there. Maybe rail first or something.
Exactly. On a strange tape, Ronnie should know that. Ronnie knows that. He wanted to put the cue ball in a little better place by rolling it straight in,
Sure.
but he should have took a little bit the worst of it and went.
Don't take yourself
rail
off that
first.
hill. Now he's letting. Actually, he's letting JR fight his way back here.
You see where the 11 ball's at. 11 ball stopping JR from really going strong on the shot. That's why I suggested before that he should have kicked it, the darn thing.
Right, just move even a few inches over toward his pocket would have been good. But he can cut this 3 ball over and really not.
But the 3 ball, it's no good, because if it goes up to the long rail, Tom, Ronnie just has to cross it, and he's got like a giant pocket he's shooting at with the 11. You know, he crosses it over and puts them both in play on his side.
Now he's kicking the 11.
Now
Look at
he's
this.
gonna. He knows he's got to go with it. He's got to do some work. There's nothing to do. Just easy.
Well, there's a mosquito out there. You could put a saddle on.
Just easy. See, well, he didn't need to do that. That's a dangerous shot. Very dangerous shot. Now Ronnie's going to kick at the 10, looks like. Okay, he didn't even hesitate. He knew what to do. Kicked the 10. He didn't hit it good.
Oh, he didn't need to hit those. Pretty dangerous shot at that. I don't know.
He's used to handling those kind of shots. He didn't really take the kind of care that he needed to.
Yeah, even if you hit that ball short onto the side rail, it's better than that.
Naturally, you got to make sure that it goes long. You know, make it or long.
They just spin over and maybe play the combination next if he makes this ball.
Well,
he played it. He played it right. I think it was free for him, and he had a good chance to get himself a few balls.
yeah, he gave Ronnie life again.
He just kicked this away from his hole. Damage control done.
So he hit it easy because he knew this. You know, he just kick it over, and there's really no big shot. No, nothing that JR can do to him on this shot. Work on getting it out down the line.
I think he's looking to see if he has a 2-railer here. I don't think he does. He may. Well, there's all kinds of options.
See, I like just shoot the 2 into the 4, bank the 4 cross side. The 2 ball goes down to the long rail, the short rail down there, and the cue ball, pull the cue ball up underneath the 3 and the 11.
Actually, he could hit that hard enough to maybe try to make it, because he can't give up a short bank because of all these other balls here. Draw the cue ball down below the 3. He did have a 2-railer. Boy, I didn't see it. Oh, he hit it good too.
Okay.
Well, actually, he got a little unlucky break at that ball set on the bottom rail. That gave Ronnie a free
Ronnie's
shot
got
at the 4.
Free pop at the 4 snack here.
Yeah,
and
that was in the hole.
He's going to get this one. He's going back on the hill again.
He'll bank the 9 up here, won't he?
No, he won't. He's not going to bank the 9. Tom, I don't think. Well, he's gonna. He needs 1 ball. He's not going to take this here. Yeah, he's going for it. It's unusual. He's put all 5 balls in play. I wouldn't do that. I certainly wouldn't do that.
Well, it was almost assured he was going to wind up in front of his hole. And
But if this guy does something, they all go. It's hard to run out from back there. Of course, Ronnie's an offensive. This is how they play California style. I'm speaking my style is Chicago style. We wouldn't go there to 9 with a gun to our head, okay?
It's a little different. I grew up on the west coast of California.
And I know that them California guys like to do that, like to put a lot of balls in. If they got an offensive shot, they'll take it, you know.
Oh, my.
But, okay. I mean,
Crowd like that one.
How does it look now? You see?
Ronnie'd love to just pick one of those balls up and just take it out of play. Any one.
Well, he got a break because he can see.
Well, that was a little unlucky.
Okay.
Truly was.
Well, it wasn't unlucky because he put that 9 down there to start with. If the 9 was where it was at, and if he'd have shot that 2 away in the 10, he could have followed. Used follow ball to knock the 2 and the 10 both away, leave the 9 down there. Like we do back home in Chicago, this would have never occurred. I hate to keep getting proved right about these things, you know, and guys still give me 11-6 and, you know, 10-7s.
And winning.
And rob me.
Well, this is a big shot right here.
I really feel he's going to pump this on home and win this game.
Although he's down 6-3 in this game.
It's 6-3.
He's actually the favorite.
But all there's 5 pumpkins down there waiting to get picked.
Yeah, you want this combination. I think he'll get all 3 of these. Looks like he's got a nice angle to come back on the 11 ball.
Yeah, looks like he's going to take a commanding lead in this series.
Yeah,
he needs 1.
That's
playing for 1 ball.
That's big.
And he's got it.
Well,
and the game in a 3-1 lead in the match.
Ronnie actually snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory there.
He sure did. I think he's a little impatient, like I say, that moving that 9 down into I don't like that. A lot of bad things can happen, and they did.
Had his opponent on life support, and instead of pulling the plug, he gave him oxygen.
My philosophy in this game is just never let a guy look it out, all the way out. There's just something about that. There's such a motivating factor. If a guy sees I can get all the way out, if I make this 20-1, I can get all the way out. A big difference than just, well, I can get close. If I make this hard shot, I can get kind of in the game. The motivation is not quite the same. Well, and Ronnie, of all people, understands that all too well.
To JR's credit, he made what I think was a great shot when he banked that 9 ball out. And,
oh, that was terrific.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot. A little firm. Ronnie's just going to kick this ball out.
No, he's going for the home run.
Right. Yeah, it looks like he got a break.
Yeah.
He's still a little hot over that last game, I think.
Oh, sure. He hates to lose a game like that. He knows that he's never supposed to, a guy like him, a player his caliber, his experience, should never, ever lose a game like that.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. Hit him from almost everything. I think he may want to just leave some distance here. Slide out the 10 ball and go downstairs.
He needs to get this open.
Nice scratch, yeah? Good shot.
Nice. He's really increased his offensive opportunities. He's opened up the lane for the 10 to go in, and also for the bank to go in, and now he's also got a bank to shoot at, the 12 ball. So he's got Lyle significant difficulty right here. I'd like to see what he does to not leave anything. Pretty sure he had to leave something.
Pretty close to not leaving anything. He can't bank the 10. I think there's a kiss there. Maybe slide off a 3 again, just downstairs.
Okay.
He left that 11 ball out there dangling like a carrot.
Back down on the gum.
I think he's going to shoot the same shot off the 9 ball and to the side.
I like that shot. That's a shot I like to shoot. It's right off this, just float down all across the 9. Try to stick them between the 4 and the 15.
He's looking at this 11 ball. He'd love to shoot it.
Believe me, the 11 ball will keep you broke. That's not a
Look
shot. You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
The thing is this: is you don't have to do it.
See, I think he thinks he's going to come right over there, be underneath the between the 8 and 9, and maybe give up nothing if he misses it.
Ronnie's praying he shoots it because he wants to have a nice, easy opportunity. At this point, down 3-1, he needs a guy to shoot at something like this.
That's right. That's why it's out there. That's why he leaves it out there. It's a carrot. It's a little thin. Looks like he left him on the bottom of the 4 ball, which is not exactly where he wanted.
Brutal.
Yeah, that was a bad roll for Ronnie.
He landed
good break
brutal.
for JR.
Ronnie may have to take a 2-rail scratch, which is what he's going to do. 2-rail scratch.
As long as he doesn't shoot it in the hole.
Oh,
explaining the bad break that he, if he could see the 9 ball, he had a bank at it.
Yeah, well, plus he was on the bad, put him on the bad side of the 4. He can't see the 9, and he's on the bad side of the 4. He can't go up the table without taking a not even the easy 2-rail deliberate scratch. Well, JR is in position now, position to win this match. He's leading 3-1.
The other thing I don't like is, I don't. Anytime you raise that cue stick up, it's. Oh, this is not bad though. A little jacked up.
3, 4, 7, 10, 13, 2, playing for 6. 6 for the
right
match.
this between the 5 and the 7. Huh?
Well, he got in there, but he's kind of jacked up. I don't know if he can put the cue ball anywhere he wants to. He's going right to a.
He does this opposite too, pretty good.
He didn't even hesitate.
No. He has no cause to use the bridge if he can shoot opposite-handed. And he does it pretty good. Jacked up opposite-handed, he struck the ball pretty well.
Well, Ronnie's still got life. Not much life, but some life. He's got the balls are in position. He's got 3, 6. There's 10 balls down here. He only needs 8 of them. So any mistake here on Lyle's part, now believe me, again, Ronnie's now looking for, I mean, there's no telling what he'll shoot at from this point.
Yeah, he shoot at a white flag.
I mean, he really wants to fire at something.
You go behind it and kick the 15? Oh.
3-rail bank kick combination or something.
Nice shot there.
It's a great shot, but Ronnie's going to swing at this 4 snack, I think. Has he got sideboards?
No, the 15's up a little bit high. But he can go all the way down with the end of the 9 ball, can he?
He's betting the session on this.
Yeah. There's not a lot of options. If he can get downstairs, he'll still be all right, I think.
I don't think he wants to go downstairs.
No?
He wants to go out. That's where he wants to go. Out. And he hit it good. He didn't get it. I think that's going to put Ron to sleep. It's a nice, that's what you got to do sometimes. If he'd have made it, though, just think about what position he's in. All those balls loose.
Yeah.
8 balls.
The problem now is that JR only needs 4 balls. Yeah, that should do it. 7, 6, 5, 7, 5, 6. Any order you want. Those are the 3 he's going to shoot. He missed it. Oh. He
A
missed
little bit
the ball.
short.
Yeah, I've seen funnier things happen here. If he doesn't get out here, we really let a good opportunity pass. Just let it go. Well, he didn't get out. Ronnie's still alive. Granted, he's on a respirator, and
There's a Ronnie even owed one. That's right. So
you got to take a flyer at the 12 ball. Oh, he hit it good. He hit it awful good.
oh, boy. It was close to a home run.
Boy, that was big.
Now, Lyle's got a shot at the 10 for the game and the set, but in the meantime, there's a a penalty on this shot. He's
Sure.
not even going to attempt it. I guess he can see the 12. I didn't think he could see it. Looks like he can see it. He's just going to shoot that away, bide his time, wait for something a little sweeter.
Yeah. Maybe move another ball or two out of there. Move him downstairs.
Little housekeeping.
Probably going to bang at that same 12 ball. No, I don't. Boy, he's really giving up if he does like that. If he doesn't hit it good.
Well, he's trying to locate Mr. Harrigan. He'll find him before long. Don't worry.
Again, JR just wants to move another ball down table. That'll play. Tie
Good
him up.
shot. Block
Yeah,
the
good
bank
shot.
lane. Tied him up.
Well, he may have forced him to shoot for the game here. He may have forced him right into shooting to win the match.
I don't
What do you
like this
think?
shot. I don't like this shot, Tom. It's nice to have it. And all
JR's a
that,
good
but
9-ball player. He whiz this in and have a nice day.
I guess he's going to go.
No, it doesn't look like he is playing. This guy's taking the 9-ball out with the 5. Missed it. Open up those balls.
But not by much. I don't know if anything even goes.
You can see the 9.
Ronnie doesn't want to shoot the 9. Okay. That thing's 100 miles away.
5-ball with cheese.
This is a shot. He went to the shot that gives him the biggest chance of getting all the balls.
I think I got a swung at that 5-ball. JR.
Well, I certainly would have done what he did. I wouldn't have swung at the 5, but I would not have.
Oh, try to take out the 9.
No. I try to do tie up some balls. Ronnie ain't gonna stay here.
That worked out pretty well.
Now he's got these balls open here.
Yeah, I don't think he cared if he made that ball on the side or if it
He's
did what
got
it did.
the lanes open. The bank lanes are open.
Looks like he's just going to slide off the 13 and blow the 9 and 5 again. If he hits this good, it could be checkmate. Something like that.
Oh boy. That was a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Is this the end of Rico?
Mr. DiLiberto said, quote from one of the old great movies, is this the end of Rico? No, Ronnie knows what to do.
He took an intentional scratch, which I think, yeah, JR's not coming off that, he's not coming off the hill. He'll play safe.
Even
Did
so,
he hit?
I don't think he's going to be able to put him back in the same kind of position. So the ball was, it was worth big.
Yeah, nice bank here.
You know he's going to make that. Ronnie's an old. Oh, gee whiz! That's.
It's hard to detect by his hand signals if he's pleased with that or not.
Speaking sign language to the sweaters. The balls are still in play now. Ronnie hasn't lost, hasn't given a move up yet.
12 ball? Can you see a 12?
Ronnie's going for another big shot here.
10 ball.
He just wants to get. He hit it awful good again. I believe there's some heat on JR right here.
Yes.
Okay, there's plenty of heat.
There's too many balls in play.
Everything goes loose. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Cross the 13, cross the 13. Down to the gum.
Billiards at 3. Hey, he wouldn't shoot the 5 a little while ago. I don't think he's going to billiard that one.
He might cross the 10 ball here.
No.
That's why I'm in the booth instead of in a tournament.
But he should have taken some care to that shot. Now you see there's his chance to get out of most of the trap. Shoot it hard enough to take it out of play. He's got to think of that. I mean, that's an important shot.
Yeah.
Okay, there's his opportunity. Now if he loses, if Johnny runs 8 now, say, oh gee whiz, tough break. But it's not a tough break.
Uh-oh.
Well, Ronnie had to take it out himself. Little of the pressure's off.
Yeah. He's going to bank one of these balls to his hole. Probably the 4 ball. If he stops his ball, right, he's hooked. Even if he lagged it in front of the hole, Ronnie couldn't have gotten it out. I see a shot here. Ronnie will probably play the bank on the 3 ball and 9 toward a billiard toward his hole.
That's where he's going.
Yep. Good shot. Well, this is where mistakes can happen, and maybe give Ronnie a breath of life.
See, I think you just got to give him the 3 ball here. Just give it to him, forget about it. Give him the 3.
Yeah, you know, that's an excellent move, and people just don't think about that. When a ball is nowhere near having to give it to him, and people just don't think about shooting that ball right in his hole. That's a good shot. See, now he's taking the 9 ball and trying to drive it out.
Yeah.
This 9 ball could wiggle, could stay there. A lot of
Sure,
things could
especially in these tough pockets. Just sit right there.
happen. Or it could just come out perfect.
Why take that risk, though? You know, why take the risk? Give him
Yeah,
one ball.
Ronnie will slam this 3 ball
he needs
in.
42 balls. You know,
Right.
you need 1.
There's no stopping Ronnie from banking the 3 ball here. Except Ronnie himself.
Again, the score of this match.
You know, a duck bank, I was telling you earlier, I like to shoot. It's a nice shot if you Lay the cue ball right against the rail.
See you later, alligator.
Yeah.
He hit it great.
Yeah. It was an awful tough shot for Ronnie. Jacked up. Have a nice day.
That's the game.
That's the match.
And the match.
Lyle J.R. Gabe wins his match 4 games to 1. And Ronnie Allen actually had a good tournament, I think. This Lyle Gabe was just a little too tough for him.
Okay, we've got the winner of the match, Lyle Gay, affectionately known as JR, in the booth with us after a stunning victory over the legend, the great legend, Ronnie Allen. And how do you feel right now, JR? You knocked off one of the all-time greats.
Well, you know, it's like playing, it'd be like Tyson fighting Ali. I'm sure 20 years ago he would have tortured me.
But
it's to play a man like that, that's something you'll always remember because he is a legend.
You played an awfully good match. You made some. You moved with him. I thought move for move, and I thought maybe that I've been told that you're somewhat inexperienced in one
novice.
pocket.
Where does that come from?
I've only been playing serious for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Well, I don't want to see you in 4 or 5 years.
I don't either. I mean,
you're going to be. You're actually a great player as we speak right now, because you can move for move with Ronnie Allen, and you beat him to the shot a lot of times. And then you just took advantage of your shot making ability.
Well, it was like the same thing when I played the match with Varner. I just I didn't want to show no fear. You know, you play these champions like that, and it's really tough. But they're human too. You know, you gotta play the game, not the person. And I mean, Ronnie could have played a lot better. He missed some balls and had some funny scratches.
Yeah, but you stayed right with him, and you protected. What I liked is you protected the lead real well.
You made no foolish mistakes once you had the lead. You took balls out of play. You took balls out of his pocket without jeopardizing your position. And something I noticed is that you have no fear in switching to opposite-handed in a heartbeat. Shoot any shot that it takes with your left hand.
Well, I've been doing that a lot of years, and I don't really care to use that bridge. I might use it 2-3 times a year.
Yeah, well, excellent.
It's an asset.
All right, JR, thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you.
And good luck in the tournament, and I hope you can continue to have good luck and success.
Thanks, Freddie.
Congratulations on your U.S. Open win also.
Another fluke.
All right, this is Accu-Stats Production. My name is Fred Ventavagna. I'm with Tom DiLorenzo, and we'd like to thank you for being here with us, and we'll see you on our next tape.